What's the worst song you had to play on repeat during your radio tenure? Did we do this already?
Omi.
Omi? Oh, Cheerleader? Oh, I hated that song.
I like that song.
You like that?
It's so
Stephanie,
nice.
I'm not surprised that you like that song.
It's so nice, but my God.
There's no edge to that song at all.
No, and it was like, it came out in like 2015. I remember when I first started at KISS with Adam.
Yeah.
And then it just kept, and it's not even CanCon, because in radio, we had to play a certain percentage of Canadian content to get like.
It is CanCon.
How?
There's a Canadian producer on it. So when we say CanCon, it's created. CanCon is a weird Canadian quirk, and if you're an American, forgive me for this, but it's essentially what constitutes Canadian music, and it's hilariously it's MAPL, Maple, and it's music artist production location, and it's got to be two of the four. Oh, lyrics, excuse me. Yeah. It's got to be two of the four were written by a Canadian for it to count.
Yeah.
So certain songs, like I think Bryan Adams, Everything I Do It For You. Bryan Adams is a Canadian guy, not a Canadian song. Yeah. A lot of Celine Dion songs are not Canadian, but a lot are, because she did some with David Foster, who is also Canadian.
Justin Bieber, not.
Drake, a lot of Justin Bieber songs are not. Well, Drake.
Drake, yeah.
Drake writes a lot of his songs.
Yeah.
So Drake's songs are instantly Canadian.
Yeah.
So long story short, it's a really stupid system. It needs to change. It's out of date. But you get weird quirks like Omi, who has nothing to do with Canada becoming a huge hit here.
I think that I am a cheerleader.
Yeah, I never liked that one.
You know why I like it though? Because it was in 2015. I was working at the mall, and I met my boyfriend Alex. We worked together at the mall together.
What did you guys do at the mall together with your romantic?
We just worked at the same retail store.
Yeah, what was the retail store?
It was Diesel.
You worked at Diesel.
Very Italian of us.
Oh yeah. All right. No. Okay. Tell me about working at Diesel at the holidays.
Yeah. Well. It was pretty busy.
Pretty busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like it was back when Diesel was like cool. I feel like it's not that cool anymore.
100% Diesel was
I've
cool.
never been to Diesel. I don't even know what Diesel is.
I used to have Diesel jeans. Yeah, they were the thing to have.
Yeah. Their jeans are fantastic. I gotta say.
Can I ask you something? You ever hook up at the store?
No, we didn't date at the store. We were just friends for like 3 years while we worked together.
Were you like in love? Friends or?
He was. I wasn't.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I had no idea that he was interested.
He's so tall and beautiful.
And he was interested. What happened? How did you guys end up getting together then?
Well, I quit. So he always had a rule that he like never wants to date anybody he works with.
Okay.
Because that can get messy, which is fair.
The company Diesel pen.
Yeah. Don't dip your pen in the Diesel ink.
Especially not at seasonal times. Don't. Us seasonal workers can't be doing that. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, go Steph.
Sorry, no. And then we were really good friends. We had a lot in common. So when I quit, we had like a group of us that we would just go out all the time.
Oh yeah.
So then just a few months after I quit, everybody we worked with and all of our friends were always saying like, you two should date and you guys should be together. You guys are great together.
Did he ask you out formally, or did you guys like, get a little drunk and make out?
Yeah, we got a little drunk, made out.
Love that.
And then he asked me out.
That's way better. I think a good little drunk make out and then the ask out later. It's like, okay, finally it's come to this. And then I remember, so my friend met his wife, they're still married, at a party, and they were set up by somebody who, and this was a holiday party, they were set up by somebody who had terrible taste in partners. So neither of them wanted to meet each other. He's like, you guys should meet. And they were like, both of them were like, we've met your girlfriends.
Yeah,
and
like, no, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, they met, they hit it off. They start making out in a house party, right? All 3 floors are rocking, and they sneak off to a bedroom and make out or something like that. And then what was hilarious is she stopped them midway through it, and she said, I'm not going to make out with you anymore unless I'm your girlfriend.
Ooh,
wow.
And he was like, I would love that. And then they've been married for like 15 years.
Cute.
Didn't get married right away, but it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, anyways, while we worked at Diesel, this song was on, and I don't know, we just all liked the song when it first came out in 2015. So it reminds me of that time.
Worst
I got so many lines.
I hate to say this. It's a Canadian song, so if you're American, you won't know this, but
Diesel.
Not Diesel. Oh man, what's going on?
Diesel engine.
Are you down?
Putting that D. But yeah, sorry. That's I was workshopping that. Go ahead, Adam. What song do you hate?
Okay, and I hate saying this because these guys are the nicest people. I've met them. They're kind.
Walk Off the Earth.
They're incredible. No, I've never met Walk Off the Earth.
They're nice.
Are they? Okay, yeah. No, I found some of their songs
No,
like
say what you want.
They're
to
very
say.
talented.
You
but
think
I just
they're in a
was
cult?
Like, yeah.
You think they're in a cult?
Are they in a cult? No, I don't think they're in a cult.
They're training their children to sing.
It was Mariana's Trench Pop Music 101.
I knew you were going to say that.
Mariana's Trench.
Oh, I love them.
They're
They're
so
such
nice.
great guys.
Yeah, they're sweethearts.
I love them.
And they're very talented.
Very,
Yes.
very. Well, I mean,
Like,
Josh, like
yeah.
the singer, like wrote
Amazing voice.
Yeah,
amazing
he wrote
voice.
Call Me Maybe.
Call Me Maybe. He's
Yeah.
an incredible producer, incredible writer. Like Mike, the bassist.
I would say this to them, and I know their drummer very, very well because he's a big Montreal Canadiens fan. I'm a big Leaf fan, but he like they released a song called Pop Music 101, and the idea was, and Josh had written, their lead singer had written, like I said, Call Me Maybe for Carly Rae Jepsen and some other major hits at this point. And what he's doing in it is he's sort of making fun of how
pop music is made.
How pop music is made, and you have to do this, you have to do that. And what I feel like is it should have been a joke song on their album, but the record company released it as a single, and Canadian radio stations were dying for pop music.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, this sounds fun. And they put it on, and I was like, I'm gonna have to, you know, I don't know.
Were you gonna say kill yourself? I can't be on this planet anymore.
Drink water from the edge of Lake Ontario.
And I feel like because they are silly, they're very dry, like they're really funny guys.
Funny live,
and I feel like they were like, oh shit, this one went on.
Yeah,
Like I feel like
that's one of those. It's like, oh, that's a mistake.
I feel like they were even like, no, we didn't want this to be a single.
No, this is supposed to be us making fun of ourselves.
I've partied with Josh a few times, and if you've like, obviously he's a Canadian musician.
Josh Ramsey is his name, by the way.
Josh Ramsey. If people like the fans of Mariana's Trench,
they love them.
Like seeing people come up to him was like he was Jesus. And he's so kind and so sweet. But like people, it was like what's the word when you're an animal? Animalistic. Like it was like they were hunting
Just
him like he was
raw.
prey. They were like, oh hi Josh. Like the women, like these like little teeny pop girls were like, hey baby. Like they're gonna destroy him. He's a skinny little thing, you know? Like torn apart. But yeah, people love him.
Okay. Millsy wants to know, what's your most underrated gift you could get for Christmas? For instance, for me, socks, in my opinion, are amazing and I love getting them.
I love a good pajama set.
Oh, really? Really? Now, do you have high standards when it comes to that sort of thing? Like, does it have to be?
I only just started getting into jammies a couple of years ago, adult jammies. And my aunt bought me a nice pair and they were like a silk set. And I thought, And I felt very lavish in them. And I like a good one. I don't like a fleece set. I feel trapped.
Do you like a onesie?
Absolutely not.
That's too much work for me.
That feels like a cotton coffin.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
I don't like onesies either. Steph, underrated thing that you can get for Christmas that you like?
I love grocery gift cards.
Yeah.
Oh, grocery gift cards are great.
Yeah, they're so helpful.
Yeah.
I hate buying groceries. I feel like I'm just buying food 24/7. So when I have a gift card, I'm like, oh, I can breathe this week.
I was going to say gift cards too, but for me, it's like those preloaded MasterCard or Visa ones, like whatever. If I can stick enough of those together, that's great. And it's because you can get whatever it is that you want.
It is. We were talking about this just last week. I had never had one before. And you got me that as a wedding gift
They're the best.
many moons ago. And I thought, the world is my oyster.
You can do anything.
Like, what can't I buy? Everywhere takes them. But the code thing, the whole like go.
The code thing's annoying. Especially if you got to get multiples, which I did. In your case, I had to get like.
Yeah, you were
10
very
of them.
generous. You were very generous.
But the thing is, what I don't like, although I love yours, Steph, so I'm not taking away from it because groceries is ubiquitous. Everybody needs to get them. I love that. But when you get a gift card to a store you don't go to, it sucks, right?
Yeah, that does suck.
That's why I kind of think the Visa prepaid is, or the
For
MasterCard prepaid or
for
whatever.
everywhere.
It's perfect. You can't get any better than that. And for whatever reason, people have this thing about money in a wallet, like it's go. Sure, your grandmother's giving you money or something like that. Like I don't know. Sure, send me some cash. I'm cool with that.
My mom was talking about giving my nephew Braxton, it was just his birthday this past weekend. She was like, he's 12. I'm just going to give him cash. And I was like, and she's like, I feel like that's weird. And I was like, I can tell you, he's going to be pumped on that.
Yeah.
Just give anyone cash. Give anybody cash.
Yes.
Like give anybody, a gift is, my mom used to give me La Senza gift cards. And I was like, I haven't shopped at La Senza in like 15 years. And she was like, you like,
I can't imagine what you would do at a La Senza.
And she was like, you like to bra from there, I remember. And I was like, that was 2002. And and I've never told you this, have I? Yeah.
No.
So I kept on getting La Senza gift cards for like years. And I was like, Mom, because all they have is like little frilly thongs. So I started using the gift cards to get my girlfriends things.
Dude, that's smart. See, there you go. That's right. That's the thing too. Like I have people give bottles of wine around the holidays.
Oh yeah.
I call them traders. So as somebody gives me a bottle of wine, I trade them back out. That's somebody else's gifted wine. So you just kind of cycle them in, cycle them out.
And that's not. Oh, that's
you can regift wine bottles. Who cares?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, there's no like
unless it's
on
like
them.
a crazy expensive wine bottle.
You know what I want to know, and maybe we can get these in for next week. But anyone listening to the pod this week, have you ever been caught regifting? Because that's my biggest fear. Is like, what if I want to know? Have you been caught regifting?
I got a good story on this. I'll save it for next week.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like there's some horror stories.
That's
out there.
a good one. Okay, so for next week, everybody get your messages into the our Instagram page, Adam Wild and Jackson, obviously on TikTok as well. Hook us up. Give us your DMs on when you've been caught regifting. Have you been caught regifting?
Great one. Or have you caught someone regifting and did you say something or did you not? I love that. Yeah.
Last question from Cindy Stuffs. Cindy says, what are your thoughts on the now world famous Heated Rivalry, which is a Canadian show, but has been picked up by HBO in the States? Are you familiar?
No.
With the... Jax, you haven't watched it?
Oh, what? Jax. Okay. No. Do not look it up.
But you will love it, I think.
Okay. Are you ready? Hold on. I'm just going to look
Stephanie's giving me the deepest eye contact I've ever seen. And when she gives me that eye contact, I know it's real.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of this.
Heated Rivalry?
It's based on a book.
Yep.
And it's Canadian.
Mm-hmm. The synopsis is, are you ready? It's based on a Canadian sports romance novel by Rachel Reed called Game Changers. Now, superstar hockey phenoms Shane Hollander and Ilya Rozanov, two athletes whose explosive on-ice feud becomes media spectacle, even as they secretly fall into a passionate, years-long relationship that neither can risk making public.
Oh, nice.
As their careers propel them to fame, championships, and constant scrutiny, the pair navigate an intense push and pull competition and connection, battling the pressures of the league.
It would be so hard.
The expectations of their teams and the fear of being outed in a sport that prides itself on toughness and silence. And it is going off, this show.
That makes me want to cry.
It's huge. And it's also like, you're being emotional about it. It's also like a little, like, it's like fun smutting.
Oh my God. I love
it. It's graphic. Yeah.
It's steamy.
Steamy.
Well, I mean, that's a tale for another time. I won't say what I was just going to say. But I bet there are a lot of hockey players who are having deep, passionate romances, but can't say anything because they're all in a sport prison.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty.
Do you think that there's like
gay hockey players?
Well, I know that there's gay hockey players, but do you think there's like secret loves?
Yes, without question. I mean, there's a lot of people that just don't want to come out with it because they don't want that. What it is, I think now, I don't think the fear is there so much anymore of like you not being accepted by your teammates. Cause that was something like when we were growing up, like there was only one kid in my high school who was out. Like there was,
you'd get the shit beat out of you, or like your life would literally be in danger. Like,
right. Well,
especially for men.
It wasn't quite that way at my high school. Like I don't think anybody was in danger, but I do think.
Can I say something? I bet that there was more danger than that I know. Like especially for gay men.
Yeah.
And I think it's a privilege for us to think that people didn't feel in fear because I was always like, our high school was good. And I talked to a guy that I went to high school not long ago, and he was like, I was terrified like of my like safety to come out.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Right. So,
well, and there was guys that I knew who were. Yeah. They just hadn't admitted it to themselves. You can tell sometimes. And it's interesting in hockey circles, like there are rumors about not anybody named, but there are rumors about many, many, many people. Yeah. And like, there was a couple, some guy I'll mention here. Yeah, there was a couple guys on our team that we kind of knew and nobody said anything or whatever. And there are massive stars today that will not come out. And I'm not just talking about sports. I'm talking about Hollywood even now, because I think sometimes what people don't want is they don't want it to be stuck to them. Yeah. Like they want to be known for their art or their sport or whatever. It's
a distraction. They don't want to be, they don't want that.
I don't want to be the first. There's a guy named Luke Prokop who was a NHL draft pick. I don't know if he ever played, but he was the first openly gay professional player in North America. But we were thinking that it might start other people being comfortable. I just don't think people want to be like, well, that's the gay one, right? That's what people kind of go to. So that's why we still sort of haven't seen it. But whoever does come out and become a star and embraces that, and not in a way that has to be like their entire personality, but they're a great player and they're gay and nobody cares.
Yeah.
That's normalization.
Yeah, I think they're scared to become a flag. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know who's doing a great job of it?
Oh.
The PWHL.
God bless the PWHL.
Those women do not care. They're open about their sexuality. At the WNBA is the same thing. Sometimes you got teammates dating on the same team, and it is what it is.
Well, that's why I've never come out, because I just don't want it to distract from
your art.
From my art. I don't want anybody.
It's a good thing nobody could tell.
I didn't tell you, by the way. I got. I guess I can say this on the show. I'm going to be going to see the Tempo. I'm a season ticket holder of the Tempo now.
No way.
I am too.
Yeah, you did get it. You got it.
Yes. Yeah. My business is
my
also a
goodness.
season ticket holder for the Tempo.
Can I have a ticket to a game?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course you can.
I just bought a shirt.
Yeah. No, they're great. So did you get 1 seat or 2?
I got 2 seats, and
so it's the Canada's first WNBA team. Yep.
By the time they got to it, because they reached out to all the deposit holders, and by the time it got to me, there was only a few left, so I got some in the hundreds or whatever, and it was great. But the woman, she was so sweet. She was apologizing. She's like, I know there's not that many left, and I was like, I don't care who if it's me, we just need to make sure that this place is full. We have a WNBA.
Where
team.
are they playing?
Coca-Cola Coliseum,
which is a small venue. For anybody that doesn't know, it's a small. No, sorry, not small. It's 7,000.
It's where the Scepters play as well, right?
Scepters play at the old Maple Leaf Gardens.
Oh, right, okay.
But they did play there. But this one's interesting because the WNBA franchise, like most WNBA franchises, are playing in their local big arena because it's enormous in the States. So I think what's going to happen in Toronto and in Canada generally, because I think it's only a matter of time before we have one in Vancouver.
Just wait. Yeah, you just wait this first year.
And Montreal for sure. But the problem with Scotiabank Arena in Toronto is that it's too busy. It's busy already 300 nights a year.
Yeah.
So they're going to need for all of these other professional leagues that are not, they might not be 20,000 a night spectacles to start. They might be 7, 8, 9, 10,000. We need a $10,000 to a $15,000 or $50,000 person arena where a hockey team and a basketball team can play. And the AHL's Toronto Marlies play in that arena. And the problem with it is every January, they have to go on a road trip for 3 weeks because they take out the ice and flood it. And it's the boat show and people are...
Oh my God.
Shut up.
They're on So the Marlies know that they can't play for 3 weeks in January or February every year. And so, and then also in the fall,
this city is wackadoodle.
They got the Royal Winter Fair in the fall.
Oh, the horses have to come to town.
And so they can't play hockey there either. They got to go on a road trip.
We used to always give away tickets, and I know we're getting sidelined here, but we used to always give away tickets on the radio shows, for the boat show. Do they actually put fucking water in there?
I've skied on it.
What?
I have skied at that arena.
They put water
in They put me in a wetsuit on breakfast television, and there is a cable.
Stop.
Adam, I hate it.
And I skied across and skied back. And that's where they get the chipmunk that skis too, right? That's where they do it.
That's really funny. I like that. But I got to say, if you have enough money to buy a boat, you can go somewhere else,
Yeah.
Let the Marlies play hockey.
Isn't that funny?
There's gonna be so much money that comes with the WNBA, especially in Toronto. Though,
so
you just wait.
That Caitlin Clark's game is gonna be amazing. There's some real excitement now. The thing with the WNBA, and then we'll get back to the actual show, is that they are right now fighting it out over their collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah.
So it's entirely possible that Toronto's first season will be delayed or canceled entirely, depending upon how bad this gets.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, all right. Now, last thing before we go, as always. What is your recommendation that what should we be watching, listening to, reading, whatever it is? What is it, guys?
Okay, so this microphone's really high. Sarah Snook from Sarah Snook from
Succession.
Thank you.
She is the daughter.
Oh my God, she has a new show. I was watching it on Prime the other day. It's called All Her Fault. Just the summary of it is very wealthy husband and wife. Their child goes missing, abducted by a nanny. And the way that I'm not finished yet, but the way that it unfolds, the show is I haven't binge watched like that in a while. When you're out and you can't wait to get home to keep going, when a book's that good or a podcast that good or a show's that good, I'm hooked on it. It's kind of cheesy in parts. She's also I've only seen her in Succession. She's an incredible actor, man.
She's amazing.
Holy moly.
Yeah, she's
That's what I'm watching.
Okay, well, watch that. Steph, what do you got?
I watched the Sean Diddy Combs documentary.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet. I want
Okay.
to sit. I hear it's wild.
It's insane. It's crazy. I don't know how this man got away with so much, for his whole life.
Yes.
and just kept.
And
he was
still
on the-
kind of gets away with it.
He
He really
is.
didn't, he's not in prison for that long. It's insane.
what's the word when you're like blatant or, like showy or like, he didn't care.
He wasn't hiding it. That's for sure. He was out
which
there
is
with it.
So messy. Like,
It's
even
wild.
worse.
There's just so much that he's done and that he's like linked to. And like, I'm just like, oh, it's crazy. It's disgusting.
A monster.
But
He's
it's
a monster.
very interesting to watch.
So you know what's crazy about the footage in that? This is just leaking out publicly. Do you know this story?
About like the footage of him from like 2023 when he got like arrested and he hired a videographer.
Yeah. Do you know how they got that footage?
No.
Okay. So there's footage in this documentary.
I need to watch it, hey? Yeah.
You do need to watch it. I haven't seen it yet either, but I need to watch it too. This is nuts. So Diddy hired a videographer for the trial so that he could make a documentary about how he was being unfairly persecuted, prosecuted, however you want to describe it. Persecuted and prosecuted, I think is fair. And when the trial wrapped and he lost, he didn't pay the videographer because he lost. And he's like, well, I'm not going to make the documentary now. And what's the videographer going to do? Sue me? I'm a billionaire. You're like, and suing is expensive. Okay. So 50 Cent, who is the ultimate hater, who is, like, if you ever get into a war with 50 Cent, good luck, you're toast.
Oh yeah. He's trolling.
50 Cent found out about it and bought the footage. And that is how they have it. And this is 50 Cent's documentary.
Yeah. I was wondering because I'm like, this is him like.
Yeah.
Hang on, 50 did this whole documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is all 50 Cent production. Yeah. It's incredible. He's been doing this. He's been keeping receipts for years, Jax. Years, like a decade or more.
You want to know, I mean, I've always, 50 is a lot of things, but when him and Chelsea Handler dated, I was like.
I see it.
I
see it.
I got it.
And I like Curtis. I think that he's, I don't know. There's something about him.
He's
I get it.
He's a class A hater. One of the funniest things I think he ever did back in the day. Do you guys remember Fat Joe?
Lean Back, yeah.
So Fat Joe and 50 Cent didn't like each other, and they got into a fight over who knows what, right? And so Fat Joe was releasing a new album. And this is when social media was new. We're talking about the crossover between MySpace and Friendster into Facebook and YouTube, right? Like really new. So 50 Cent hired like an entire group of people, bought a casket, rented a hearse, and filmed a video. And he said, oh, I'm just at Fat Joe's career funeral because this new album's so bad. And like...
That's like...
It's incredible. People forgot. Like it's amazing. Amazing. He's a generational hater. Generational.
I love it.
I want to make so much money one day that I can do weird stuff like that to you.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I'll do a funeral for your sock.
I think 50 Cent is, you should.
Yeah.
50 Cent's just living life like it's a game. Like he's just having fun. Now I want to say the last thing I will mention, because I love my smutty reality TV. First off,
Selling Sunset.
Owning Manhattan, which is the Ryan Serhant show, and he was on $1 Million Listing. That is season 2 and it's awesome.
Okay.
And Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is finally back. I know nobody else in this room cares, but it's a big deal. Season 15. Let's go. Seen every episode.
I'll get on that.
You need to watch. It's so good.
I think I'll watch some Housewives. I heard that I should start with New York.
You should start with New York. You should get into Beverly Hills is one of the early ones too. And you won't believe who's been on the show.
I bet I won't believe it.
Kelsey Grammer's wife starts off on the show, and she's married to him, and it's crazy.
I would love to watch all of that. I can't, because I'm either watching old Sex and the City or I'm watching brutal true crime. Yeah. Just horrific, detailed true crime.
Yeah, the kind that you can't sleep after.
The kind that you never want to sleep again. Yeah,
it's great.
And guys, Merry Christmas almost.
Yeah. Hey, and we'll be back next
Happy
week.
Hanukkah.
Obviously, remember to get your stories in for the times you tried to regift and got caught.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
Love you.